Welcome back to another episode of the prediction for week 4 of football of the 3Amibros podcast. Boys, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing, Alex?
I'm great. I'm great. Hanging out, hanging in.
Fantastic.
Hell
Living
yeah.
one day at a time.
Hell yeah. Well, I have our weekly update review for you. And if I'm not mistaken, once again, Christopher has come in first place. Is this 3 weeks in a row?
Let the streak continue, baby. I'm going to be
With
the Undertaker of this league this year.
what's funny is this is probably your worst week statistically, right? I think you went 11 and
Yeah,
5
I
and
wasn't
12 and
feeling
4.
good about it.
Yeah, we talked to you in a couple
Yep.
couple games last week.
Couple games.
For sure that we were trying to get you maybe to
That
buy
helped us a lot.
nibble. Yeah. Which you did. You nibbled
Yeah,
on
I'm
a
not
lot
doing
of
that anymore.
Yeah,
I was so pissed about that Jets Patriots game because like you guys and McJam really sold it well too. Like you guys got me on this JETS. This is they're mad, this is gonna be the time they beat their losing streak, and it's in New York. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I bought in, and I was kicking myself about that early in the game. Justin was laughing because there's like it's a one possession game. I'm like, no, I know how this is going. So I'm mad
and then
about
he tried
that.
to
I'm not going to let
and
you guys influence me.
and what's crazy is he would have went 11 and 5, and he even tried to switch his Colts pick, which would have put him at 12 and 4. It was
You did.
Yeah.
You
you
did.
tried.
I did want to switch that.
You did.
Just seeing the injuries on the Ravens. So
It would have worked out.
It is what it is. I'll
and I want
I'll
to say
accept the 10.
I want to say thank you. Because after you telling me that, I decided to make a 3-leg parlay and I won because of that information. Because I didn't think
You're welcome.
I took the Ravens to not cover, and it worked because they lost. So should have taken the money line. But and then we have Justin and Jake coming in at 9 and 7. And we have our first losing record of the season. And me, 7 and 9.
Oh, why do you think that is? Why do you think you came?
So,
and honestly, all the way to week 3, I'm surprised it's made it this long without one of us having a losing record. And I'm not surprised it's you.
yeah, I'm surprised it's me. Okay, so where I went wrong was you tricked me with the Panthers pick because I was making a joke about
trick you.
making the joke about picking the Panthers, blah 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 blah, and then you asked us to start doing the next one. And
we cornered you on that one.
Yeah, you cornered me on that one. That was a rough one. And I have beef with myself. Okay. Why do I trust the Tennessee Titans? Well, I guess they're playing the Browns. But
yeah,
also, why do I trust the Ravens? Why would I pick the Ravens? Like, I hate the Ravens. So that was hot, Chris. They're my second least favorite team, but it's fine. It's whatever. We talked about it.
Well, they're a good team though.
7 and 9 this week. Coming back. We're coming. I'm guessing for myself a solid 9 and 8.
Yeah.
9 and 7.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with. Cause I don't think that's
really setting the bar high there.
Well,
everything he's going to make is going to be so confident. So really setting the bar high on one end, but really confident in all his other choices. So
I love it.
I think we should get into the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my favorite weekly game that we play.
You better know.
Does Chris know the Thursday night game?
And don't hesitate. Are you
Can you tell me AFC or NFC?
No,
I'm just kidding. You guys know I know what the Thursday night game is, because Thursday night the Lions are going into Lambeau Field and they're gonna serve up another L to the Packers once again.
Once again.
Lions? Only has rarely ever done it, but we'll once again.
I'm sorry, we beat them twice last year. We've the past like 5 years we've at least split, if not beat them twice. So
I'm still going with the Lions, but I just love your confidence for how
Thank you.
It used to be shitty your Lions were. So
I'm also going with the Lions. And then McJam isn't here this week, so we're just gonna take a collective pick for him on each one. And I'm guessing he would go with the Packers. He goes Packers.
What if we let McJam text in his
Yeah, we'll keep it for a
His,
surprise. For
his
anybody that
picks.
follows us on social media, they can check that way
Yeah.
to see.
I'm gonna tell everybody though, there's no way he doesn't choose the Packers on this first one. He's a go
For
pack
sure.
go kind of guy.
For sure.
So, you know,
He didn't choose him last week. Did
he
he? Oh
did.
no, he did.
He's the only one that won. And then we've got a bit of a game over the pond, as they say,
Oh my
in
God.
London. The Falcons and the Jaguars. Is the Jaguars the London team? I think they've decided it.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're
more so than any other team. Yeah, they have the biggest fan base.
And is their team also owned by someone who owns a soccer team? Is that why?
Yeah, the guy who owns, I think it's Manchester United, owns them, and his son owns AEW.
Oh hell yeah! Is this the first of like 2 games that they're there?
Yeah, I think they are spending 2 weeks there.
Is this the 2 weeks that they spend there?
Yeah, I think this is the first week.
Okay, cool. Well, we've got that early morning game.
Yeah, Falcons, early morning. No, just early morning, Alex. It's not early because in Eastern time zone, it's just in the morning.
What time is Justin. It Eastern time zone?
And
it's like 9:30 there because it's 6:30 here.
I put some really great specific, like, you see it, Alex.
You're
gonna love it. I think they're gonna be great, and Chris is gonna love them because they make sense to him. But at this point, who does the Jaguars get redemption for the shitty loss last week? I'm gonna say yes. It's in their home. It's like in their home advantage. They're gonna have the more of the crowd. I think they have overall better weapons, a better team than a young looking Falcons. I think last week was just a fluke. So let's go, Jags.
Same. Couldn't agree more.
I said that about last week.
Ooh, do it.
And they kind of crapped on me. And I think after the big loss to the Lions, that they got shut down with Bajan and Aguilar, that I think they're coming back for a redemption game.
Okay.
Yep. I think
what's the next one?
You want me to lock him, I think.
Yeah. He's like, go next. He doesn't want to read it.
Listen.
And so this. Go ahead, Alex.
This is our Sunday brunch games.
Okay.
We've got the 70 scoring Dolphins versus the Bills.
That was hard for you to say, wasn't it?
That was. I didn't know where I was going. Hard. So I know I was going on that one. This will be a
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Game. Me too.
You know, it seems like the Dolphins are just can't stop scoring the fucking football. So I'm gonna go Dolphins as well. But I think the Bills are gonna be a lot sneakier, and I think that they actually might win this game, but it's hard to root against the Dolphins right now.
They could win this game, but the Dolphins literally have every drive, they have a 50-50 chance of scoring a touchdown. That's statistically how they're performing.
No, in one play too. I don't know if that's true, but like it feels like in one play. Battle of the Shit Bowl. Okay.
Literally.
We got the Broncos and the Bears.
Yeah, this is ugly.
This is where if you don't pick the Broncos, I'm surprised because at least they scored 20 and get hit on 70. The Bears can't score shit.
Listen, they scored 10 on a team, and then they scored 10 on a backup team. Okay. I don't think Tyreek Hill played after the second half.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm gonna go.
Tyreek Hill put up 37 points in my fantasy league in one half. And then
where is this game?
It's at Chicago.
At Soldier Field, baby. I'm gonna go with the Bears, the Chicago Justin Fields, because one, the Broncos just
looks embarrassing.
They both look horrible. Okay. They both look bad. But at least the Broncos and Sean Payton, they're like not so much on the hot seat, where the Bears, I swear if they lose this game, everyone in that fucking franchise is fired.
Yeah.
Like it feels like everyone's gonna be fired in that franchise if they lose this game.
And I don't think it'll be enough. And that's why I'm gonna go with Broncos. I think Sean Payton and Russell Wilson are gonna be a little too much to handle for the Bears. They'll find it. They'll find something to win. Not it, but something.
What do you call like slaughter? What do you call like the Monday after the season? Is it like Red Monday because everyone died? What is it?
Black Monday.
Black Monday. Is it? That's what's literally it's gonna. You're asking for Black Monday on the Bears.
This one's so hard. Like
You're not.
this
You
right
want
here is the game that decides kind of the week. I feel like for
Let's
this.
pressure him. He's got 10 seconds. Ready? I'm gonna count down with my hands.
I believe in you. You just gotta pick. This is hard because you hate Russell Wilson and you hate the Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Oh,
Really? Why?
why?
It's in Chicago. I think Justin Fields is at least deadly on his feet, and we could see that the Broncos cannot stop the run worth a fuck. And Russell Wilson, though he is not the only problem there, I might even say he's not even the biggest problem with them right now.
No,
but he's not very good right now.
A
either.
problem. He's not,
and he is a
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the home team and the quarterback that's moving around a lot more against a bad run D.
Well, you thought that the game before was a shitty game. Well, this one's even worse. Okay.
No way.
We've got the Ravens and the
Alex
Browns.
Oh.
The Ravens are taking on the Browns and
yeah, probably the worst game that no one will watch this week.
Alex, there's going to be some time you're going to have to set aside your difference for the podcast. So one of those times where if you don't even want to say anything nice, then why don't you just don't say anything at all and let one of us take it?
No.
Life lesson.
Life lesson.
This is a sports podcast. Do you think I'm just going to take
good teams? Technically, they're top. They're fighting for the top of the division. The Browns' defense looks nasty, and the Ravens are coming off a really ugly loss.
You know what's funny is technically the Steelers are higher than the Browns in our division because we beat them.
I love you.
That's so funny.
Oh man, that is tough.
I'm going Browns. I think the defense is really, really good. And the Ravens offense has looked struggly. And Myles Garrett is on a whole different level this year. Yeah, I just don't. I think he'll be too much at Cleveland to be able for the Ravens.
You know my pick. I don't pick the Browns.
So who are you picking now?
I'm picking the Ravens. Fucking dumb, dude.
I'll go with the Browns on this one.
I mean, the Browns is probably gonna win. I just can't do it while they have that guy at quarterback.
Questionable this week.
Is he? Oh, good for him. Moving on to the next game, another team in my division and the team that I live in. We got the Bengals versus the Titans.
You live in the Titans?
I do. I live in
them. Right, where at specifically?
They're right
in the Titan.
Yeah, we got the Bengals taking on the Titans in Nissan Stadium.
I'll go Bengals. Titans are trash.
Titans are real bad. Bengals might be just as bad, but they might had a comeback game with the Rams.
We'll
take them.
Joey B came out and got the win against the Rams, so they can definitely beat the Titans.
We've got a instant classic here. Vikings take on the Panthers.
Man, we really got to teach you something different because this is not an instant classic.
This is not an instant classic. This is probably. Is Bryce Young even playing anymore?
Is he in this game?
I thought he was in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Was he not?
Well, would that end this game?
Come on. First off, is that even are you really questioning if Watt would be the difference maker in this game? Because if you are, you're over your head.
I'm not asking. I
right
think
now the Vikings are in the hot. You want to talk about people in the hot seat? The Vikings are in the hot seat.
There's talks about trading Kirk.
Yep. I mean, I'm
Jets to another team. There's a lot.
The Lions.
Oh
no.
I'm taking the Vikings. The Panthers let me down last week, and I know who you're taking, Chris. So
who am I taking?
I think Chris is going to take the Vikings too because the Panthers look like shit.
The Panthers, bro.
No, I'm taking the Vikings.
Okay, that's what we said. That's why I was saying who you're going to take.
Oh, okay.
You can't say that for him.
Okay, we have by far the best game of the weekend. The Steelers take on the Texans.
Woohoo!
Ooh, best game of the week: a shitty offense versus a young offense. Let's go.
No. Yeah, I wonder who was. So thank you for calling our offense young.
They're shitty. They're shitty.
They're young.
Shitty.
They're young.
I think Houston
Allen
is
Robinson ages the Steelers by 40 years.
One player.
Okay. Your whole
Rookie
offensive line,
QB,
how old are they?
second year QB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second
You're
year
older
tight
there,
end,
too.
second year
Second
wide
year running
receiver
back. You have a 3-year running back.
that can't
It's
play
2
a down of his
years.
life for some reason. I'm gonna go with the
Oh, we already know
Steelers.
who you're going with, Alex. We already knew that. I already put it in there.
Yeah, you don't need to preface it with I'm gonna go with.
We
Like,
know.
you thought about it. You didn't even think about it.
Every week you choose the Steelers.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a great pick. They're 2-1.
Is this in Pittsburgh?
No,
no,
in
it's at
Houston.
the Texans. You think they get their first win against the Steelers?
They won last week, actually, Alex. So you might want to just backdrop.
Who
that.
the fuck they beat? That's my
Um,
bad, dude. That's right. We all missed that game.
You okay? So you're supposed to run a sport podcast, but you don't even know. Wow.
Try. I
This is
forgot who they
hard,
beat.
Chris.
I
This is
forgot who they
probably
Check.
Chris, tell me, what are your
The
thoughts on this game? 'Cause
Jaguars.
I don't know. Alex, we talked about this literally like less than 5 minutes ago.
My bad. My
Chris,
bad.
What are your thoughts on this game? Because I'm curious.
This one's tough. Like, it's exactly what you said it was. It's
How is this tough?
Alex,
it's a
shut the
shitty
fuck up.
offense versus a young offense, but the Steelers, I would say, have a better defense.
You would
But
say,
Alex,
well, they obviously have
Shut
a
up.
better defense. Sorry, Alex. They obviously have a better defense.
thank you.
But it's in Houston. But Houston coming off that big win, they're going to be a little. Who knows how
A little
much?
cocky.
How much did CJ Stroud celebrate that win? How much is he living off that win? Like, I don't know. I can't be inside his mind. It's a tough matchup. I think it's gonna be a really close game, actually. I'll go with the Steelers.
you know what, Chris? You got me too, brother, because I think this is going to be a tighter matchup than Mr. Alex is thinking over here. And it's okay because, hey, blind to it, whatever. The Texans really balled out against technically a really good team last week. And that's maybe just the thing that they needed just to click a little bit. But I agree. Hey, Alex, stop. You don't even know what I'm finishing. You're already just judging
the Michigan man, Nico Collins, and the Buckeye, CJ Stroud, look like they got some good chemistry going.
Yeah, they do.
They definitely do. I think they will still be a really good game, but I will give it, and I'm only going to say this for TJ Watt and Hightower, right? Is that the other guy you have on the other end?
Highsmith.
I think Highsmith, whatever those two players are, I think they'll be just too much for the whole team as a general. So I will give the Steelers the win too. So we're still giving your Steelers the win, but we are going to say this is going to be a hard game. Alex, every game you're playing this week should be a hard game because your Steelers don't look great. You barely beat the Raiders.
Yeah, it's fine. We finally clicked on. He finally threw multiple touchdowns in a game.
First time ever.
The one thing I will
first
say,
time
never
ever
done that before, and he literally won the whole season.
Calm down. He played 15 games. This is 15th game he's played. He hasn't played.
He can't throw two touchdowns
once. We scored multiple times. You should be very proud of yourself,
guys. You guys are like, never mind. Sunday afternoon, evening games. Not evening because
it is the evening technically.
Is it the evening games? Are they called the evening? Okay, cool. Raiders and Chargers. Talk about the hot seat. Chargers.
Yeah, I think he cooled it down a touch by beating the Vikings. I think the Raiders are in a lot of hot seat too. I'll go Chargers.
The Raiders suck.
Where is this though?
It's
in SoFi Stadium. I think that's what it is, right?
It doesn't really matter where it is because the Chargers have no fan base.
Yeah, they don't really have a good home.
Raiders carry really good fan bases.
Yeah,
I just think Jimmy Garoppolo being added to it hasn't done really anything for me. They look okay. He threw some really bad balls against the Steelers. I think the Chargers are overall just a better team.
3 interceptions, bro. Come on. Patriots and the boys at AT&T Stadium. AT&T Jerry World. What is it?
Yeah, it's in Dallas.
It's called Jerry World. It's easier that way.
Jerry World.
This one's gonna be fun. You got Zeke coming back, and you have Will Greer, who's on the Patriots. So I don't know if you saw this, Justin, but Cowboys already came out and said, we're changing our play calls just so they can't, Getting edge on them.
Nice.
But Dallas has got to be fucking pissed.
Dallas
with
got to be so mad, bro.
So
let me tell you, we are mad. We're all mad.
They're not gonna go home and do what they did this past week. So I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
Yeah, there's no way. I can't say that because I said there's no way that the Cardinals will beat the Cowboys, and then it happened. But after that tough loss, there's like no way of what the team should lose against.
Yeah. If I'm actually fucking pissed. I'm gonna come in here, especially because they have our other teammates, and because everybody's saying right now that our problem is we don't have Zeke. We lost one game, and our issue is we don't have Zeke back in our backfield.
That is not your issue,
right?
Not your issue.
I think they're gonna take
Tony Pollard is a guy.
Yeah, they're gonna come in here and smack him in the fucking mouth because we need it. And Patriots don't look good either. So
Patriots do not look good. They got a sloppy win over a sloppy team. And talk about that sloppy team. The Chiefs play the Jets on Sunday Night Football.
Sunday night.
Sunday night football. Because yes, the Sunday Sunday
so
night
basically 2 weeks in a row, the Sunday night has been a Chiefs slaughtering.
Well, what are you talking about?
Last week they didn't.
Last week the Steelers played. You motherfucker, the Steelers.
No. I'm not going back another week. I'm saying this past week slaughtered the Bears. Now this week they're going to slaughter.
If the Swifties are in the house, good for Travis Kelce. Good for Travis Kelce. 400% higher in gross sales. Good
right.
The Chiefs are going to dominate the Jets.
It's going to be embarrassing
about it. You going Chiefs too,
if Jets fans wanted
I'm going
Wilson
Chiefs
gone now. Just wait.
I think the thing about that is just write it out, bro. What do you have to lose? Aaron Rodgers said he's coming back week 15 or something like that.
Because the Jets fans look at the rest of that team and go, we could do something if we had a different quarterback. So it's like, yeah, we lost Rodgers, but we lost Rodgers 4 plays in. So get a different quality QB and see where this team can go.
Yeah.
You're not
just
wrong.
for the year.
We'll see what happens.
Talk about an interesting. I thought the Giants would be way better than they are, but we got the Seahawks and the Giants, 2 primetime games that could be better.
Yeah.
I think
preseason, I get them.
I get them too. Jets Chiefs should be a banger. Jets Chiefs should be a classic with Aaron Rodgers in the backfield.
Yeah,
but that's not going to be a great game. And then the Seahawks Giants. The Seahawks actually look kind of good last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks. I bet against them last week, and I bet against them the week before that, and they've let me down both times. So I'm betting on them this week.
Shit, that makes me want to take the Giants.
The Giants have scored, I think, a total of 40 points, which is higher than the Steelers, which is okay. But other than
I just want to give you a recap real quick. You right? So we all picked a lot of the similar teams.
We did.
The only person who has picked more teams differently was Alex. He picked the Falcons over the Jags and the Ravens over the Browns out of pure spite. And then the only other ones was the Bears and the Broncos. That made it really hard. But for that, everybody else has the exact same picks.
That's not great.
It's either going to be a really great week of football, or we're going to come back here all with the same fucking record. Well, one person is going to be one above the rest. That's it. One person.
Yeah. No, I told you that Broncos Bears game and one other are going to decide this.
The Falcons Jags. That's the Falcons Jags and the Broncos
that
Bears
could decide it too, for sure.
How we do.
Yeah.
Because those are the only ones that we've decided differently.
Alex already, depending on, is probably going to lose because he just doesn't want to admit the Browns are decent sometimes. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
No, the Browns are going 0-16 this year. Even though I know it's not physically possible, they're going 0-16 this year.
They already won. Well, technically they could go 1-16.
Well, other than that, boys, anything else you guys want to talk about before we hop off and sign out for the night?
No, I'm just ready to be crowned 4 weeks straight.
Hey. I'm ready for you to grow hair. Other than that, have a wonderful day, guys. Keep listening to the podcast. See you guys.
See you guys. Oh my goodness.